Giants fans, we need to talk. The New York Giants just played one of the wildest games in recent memory. Over 500 yards of offense, 41 points in the fourth quarter, and a rookie touchdown bomb from Malik Nabers that had the entire stadium buzzing. But here's the problem. Despite all of that, the Giants still collapsed, falling to 0-2 in a heartbreaking overtime loss to the Cowboys. And the numbers behind this game? They're shocking. From 160 yards in penalties to a 64-yard kick that ripped the heart out of New York, this game exposed everything that could make or break the Giants' season. Stick with me, because what happened in Dallas may decide the Giants' entire year. But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Giants fan, make sure you're subscribed to Big Blue News. We're your go-to source for daily, engaging content on all things Big Blue. Help us reach our goal of 2,000 subscribers this offseason by hitting that subscribe button now. The New York Giants went into Week 2 knowing one thing: failure was not an option. After starting the season 0-1, the team faced their longtime rival, the Dallas Cowboys, as 5.5-point underdogs. And what unfolded was nothing short of chaos, heartbreak, and frustration. From the very first whistle, penalties were the theme of the game. Flags flew left and right, disrupting momentum and testing the patience of both fan bases. Yet, despite the constant interruptions, the Giants managed to deliver something that fans had been desperately waiting for: their first touchdown of the season. A 29-yard strike to rookie sensation Malik Nabers finally put points on the board in the most electrifying way possible. At halftime, the Giants held a 13-10 lead. It was a statement. This team could dominate the stat sheet, control the tempo, and silence the crowd in Dallas. For the first time in years, New York looked like the better prepared team against their bitter rival. But football is never just about how you start, it's about how you finish. The second half of this game turned into something no one expected: an absolute shootout. Giants and Cowboys fans alike witnessed 41 points scored in the fourth quarter alone. Yes, you heard that right. 41 points in just 15 minutes. The scoreboard lit up like a Christmas tree. Russell Wilson connected on a jaw-dropping 48-yard touchdown bomb to Malik Nabers, showcasing exactly why the Giants brought him in. Just minutes earlier, George Pickens had pulled the Giants ahead with a clutch touchdown after the 2-minute warning. The energy was through the roof. The momentum was swinging wildly, and the Giants looked like they were on the verge of stealing a win in Dallas. But then, disaster struck. Dallas kicker Brandon Aubrey hit a 64-yard field goal to tie the game in the final seconds, a gut punch that sent the matchup to overtime. Giants fans went from the highest high to the lowest low in a matter of moments. Now here's the painful truth: the Giants had every opportunity to close this game out. They racked up over 500 yards of total offense, something they hadn't done since 2011, the last time they put up those kinds of numbers against, you guessed it, the Dallas Cowboys. But instead of rewriting history, New York repeated its most frustrating pattern: failing to finish. The penalties were brutal. 14 flags for 160 yards. That's not just sloppy, that's devastating. Meanwhile, Dallas wasn't much cleaner, with 12 penalties for 106 yards. But in games like this, the smallest mistakes make the biggest difference. Overtime came, and the tension couldn't have been higher. Both teams struggled to move the ball. Every possession felt like it could decide the season. And in the end, the Cowboys found just enough to set up the game-winning kick. Final score: Cowboys win, Giants fall to 0-2. And here's the harsh reality, Giants fans. This was one of the most exciting games New York has played in years, but the ending was crushing. To dominate offensively, to find rhythm with Malik Nabers and George Pickens, to see Russell Wilson delivering deep strikes, and still lose, hurts on a different level. So what's next? The Giants are staring at a dangerous hole. 0-2 is not where you want to be in the NFL. The margin for error is shrinking fast, and unless this team cuts down on penalties and closes games, the season could spiral before it even gets started. But here's the big question every fan is asking right now: can the Giants turn this around before it's too late? The offense showed life. The weapons are there. The defense had moments. But execution, discipline, and finishing drives will decide whether this team bounces back or whether 2025 becomes another year of frustration. One thing is clear. The Giants can't afford another loss. The time to respond is now. And now, Giants fans, the pressure is on. Sitting at 0-2, New York's season is already hanging by a thread, and the next game could be the turning point. Will this team finally clean up the penalties, finish drives, and deliver the win we've been waiting for? Or are we staring at another season of heartbreak? One thing is certain, the Giants can't afford another mistake. Stay tuned, because the decisions made this week could change everything. Don't miss our next update, because what happens next might define the entire season.